What's going on, everybody? Scott here, and if you pay attention to our TF2 or even Twitter, you may have noticed that there have been rumors going around that this past week that just happened, we were supposed to see some type of game-changing, in quotes, TF2 update. Now, I'm assuming it's matchmaking. I doubt it's going to be Source 2, and I sure as hell know that Valve isn't going to fix the netcode. Call of Duty probably has a better chance of going free to play before that happens. So I'm assuming that it's going to be matchmaking, and it really got me thinking about matchmaking in general. Now, ever since End of the Line, I do not let myself get hyped up about anything, but I just don't like to build myself up, Buttercup, just to be let down. I don't like it, and I try to stay completely unhyped. Now, I've been looking forward to matchmaking for quite some time, while still trying to, not acknowledge that it's coming. I'll get fully excited the day that I actually get into the matchmaking beta. Now, since we know that it's coming, there are a couple things that I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to get everybody's input in the comments section below. Now, I'm going to touch three main points. The first one being that I think a lot of people that have been playing Team Fortress for a very long time are kind of looking at matchmaking as the savior of the game. It's going to solve all of our problems, and TF2 will finally be acknowledged as the greatest hat simulator first-person shooter in the world that it is. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I'm just excited that something new is coming out. Now, community updates, they come out quite often, but it's always kind of the same thing. Nowadays, it's a token that you pay for. You get some new crates, some new cosmetics. You get contracts, which are really cool. They do add to the variety of the game, kind of break the monotony, but I want something fresh. I think TF2 is very stale to a lot of people. Someone that's been playing for 1 year isn't going to have the same experience as someone that's played 5 years or even someone that's played from launch. So I think a lot of people are looking forward to the matchmaking to kind of break up the monotony and be something just really new and fresh. And I also think that people are very excited because it's an official Valve matchmaking. You don't have to sign up for some team. You don't have to pay dues. You're more than likely going to have to pay some kind of entrance into the matchmaking, but we'll talk about that in a minute. People just want to be able to jump in, play some games, and jump out. If it is like CSGO, they could take it a variety of different ways, but I'm assuming that it's going to kind of be like the CSGO competitive form. And I'm very, very excited about that. I don't have time to, put into being on a Sixes team or a Highlander team, scrim, everything like that. I just don't personally have the time, even though I would love to pay competitive. So this will alleviate a lot of that issue, and I am very excited about it. Now, the next thing that is really exciting, and I think people are putting a lot of weight on, is the fact that there's going to be a lot of exposure to Team Fortress. Now, the game has always been viewed as a casual playing experience, and it's been like that for the past 8 years. Yeah, there is a competitive mode, but like I said, it's completely separate from the actual game that the majority of the people play, which are pubs. So it's going to have exposure. More people are going to probably get into it. I think there were rumors of there being an official Valve Twitch notification system or something like that. It'll show people that are streaming TF2 on Twitch. I know a lot of people over at Twitch are big TF2 fans in general, so I'm sure they'll be excited to help TF2 get bigger in the Twitch ecosystem. And it's so different from comp, so it's going to bring in a lot of people that just didn't want to deal with a whitelist or change up their particular playstyle. Now they more than likely won't have to. They can just hop in and hop out. And then finally, the last thing I wanted to talk about was we're all aware what's happened with the campaign coins. I don't think there's any way that Valve is going to go back from making free money every 4 to 6 months on some type of campaign token, and matchmaking, it's kind of in the same vein. I don't think that they can actually do a free-to-play does matchmaking, for the simple fact that A, they're kind of greedy these days, so they're going to want that money, and B, they have to stay away from Smurfs and things like that. As a free-to-play game, there's already LMAO box hackers in pretty much, if I play for, say, 2 hours a night, I will see at least one LMAO box 80% of the time. So it's kind of a fucking scourge on our community right now. Group that along with just toxic people that are trolls that just play that just want to, fuck people's nights up, they're going to have to do something to stop people from doing that in the competitive scene. So I already am assuming, I'm sure everybody else is, that we're going to have to pay some type of entrance fee. Now, you could just assume that it's going to be the $6.99, $7, whatever, that we've been paying for those tokens. I think that they may even do more and then do like a matchmaking for life, like you pay a larger amount at one point and then you can play, or they very well could break it down into seasons where you have to pay like $6 every 6 months or something to play in competitive. Now, for me, I would pay for that. I have no problem doing that because I love TF2 and it's the game that has already given me like 2,500 hours of enjoyment or something. So I would have no issue paying for that. But I know a lot of people, especially people that put their time into the game that are younger or they're broke and they don't really have money, they would have to go and do a bunch of trading and stuff or, beg grandma for money for their birthday, whatever the case may be. And I know that that's going to be a hot ticket amongst people. It's already happening like with Overwatch. It's not a free-to-play game. People have to pay for it, so everyone's going apeshit. I can kind of see the same thing happening with matchmaking being a pay-to-play. But then I also think a lot of people understand that there can't be Smurfs just running around in competitive matchmaking. I know that they would be okay with paying a small amount. So I think the most I would probably pay is $10 for like an ultimate, you're just in matchmaking, you can play matchmaking, you have access to it. And I would do the $6. I would kind of make fun of Valve for it probably, knowing me. But I want to know in the comment section, what's the most you would pay for matchmaking? Or if there was some type of paywall, would you actually do it? Also, are you very excited for matchmaking? Are you excited for it because it's something new? Or because you just want to show how MLG you are? Let me know in the comment section below. I kind of made this just as a discussion video. I'll be really active in the comment section. So let me know. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, take it easy. Peace.